Hello and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Millie and today I'm going to be recommending some spring and summer themed multi-chromes. And the reason I'm saying spring and summer is because it's pretty much already summer. It is May 1st when I'm filming this. So spring is pretty much gone. Of course, depends on where you are at, but it's going to be summer soon. And I think the vibe for spring and summer are pretty similar. So that's why I'm clumping them together. Now I will not be including any black based multi-chrome in this for obvious reasons. They always just look really smoky. Not saying that you can't wear them in the spring and summer, of course you can, but I think for the spring and summer it's like a total different vibe. Everyone has, you know, a different kind of mood and you just want to wear something lighter for just like really easy looks, or on the other hand very colorful looks. So I think that these will satisfy everybody all around for spring and summer. So let's start. I have 10 multi-chromes here. Now these are not like top 10 in terms of like my collection. These are just purely recommendations, whether it's the color or the formula or just the type of multi-chrome it is or everything together. But these are not like my top 10 of ever. Like I could recommend so many, and it will also depend on your taste and your preference. So you might not even really want some of these. So I moved over so that I could pop up the swatches up on the screen. So first up we have Carving from Cliona. Now this is a very like almost translucent multi-chrome, but it has a little bit of a base and it has like a brownish red base and it's got a green shift, and I just feel like anything with this sort of a kind of base to it is really great for if you want to do a more like one swipe and done type of a look. So if you want to throw like a brown matte in the crease and then put this all over the lid, I think it will be absolutely so effortless and so beautiful because you will have that sparkle as well as the shift. So that's the first one, obviously in no particular order. I don't remember if I said that, so I'm just reiterating just in case. Next up is Cream Puff Cuddles, and this is from Davina, and this is like a good old purple, pink, blue shifting kind of multi-chrome. I feel like this is probably one of the most common ones because it is just so pretty. It is what I have on my lids right now, and I just put a matte pastel shade in the crease and put this all over the lid and it looks so beautiful. I did add the liner just for fun, but this is a really great just kind of also one and done shade. Next up is an iridescent shade, and this is Solar Flare. Now you could literally just like only wear iridescent shades throughout the year pretty much, especially in the spring and summer because they're so easy and they will also look really cool. A ton of different colors, and the reason I chose this one is because it's got a really beautiful fiery and a lime green shift, and I feel like if you literally went to the beach and you just swept this on your lid or maybe even a little bit on your cheek, I think it would look absolutely stunning, especially with the sun shining bright on it. It would just look really beautiful. It just gives me that like sunny fiery vibe. Not that you want fire and sun together, but you know what I mean. Next up is Tower, which is from Cliona's Pastel Multi-Chromes, and I keep telling y'all the Cliona Pastel Multi-Chromes are so underrated. It's just such a beautiful, effortless shade. Again, you can just put something in the crease. Literally, you could do a blue, a purple, or even just use it on its own and just kind of like one swipe and done. Or you could take that to a more night look with a deeper blue out in the outer corner and just smoke it out a little bit. I just think this is such a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. Next up is Gleam from Cliona, and the reason I chose this one in particular, of course, I could literally choose any of the other iridescent shades, but on this one, I really just love that bright, bright purple shift on it. Of course, it has other shifts, but that is the reason I mostly chose it for like an inner corner, or again, if you just wanted to put it all over the lid. So next up is Cygnus, and this one is from Davina, and this one, oh, this one is probably, I would say, on the like one of the most wearable multi-chromes to wear because it's got a beautiful like pink to orange to like gold to like it just really screams summer to me personally. And this one, again, you could just go in with some sort of a warm neutral in the crease and put this all over the lid, or kick it up a notch and add a deeper brown in the outer corner. So this one is just really beautiful, and the shift is just, it feels very like flowers and summer and sun and warmth, and that's why I chose it. So next up we have Majesty from Cliona, and this one is just like a really stunning bright orange. I mean, you cannot say spring and summer without thinking, more probably summer, of thinking of a really bright orange. So that's why I chose that one. Again, really beautiful, very punchy, definitely a little bit on the funner side, more on the vibrant side, but still really wearable, I would say. And then we have Orion from Davina. I know there's a lot of Davina, Cliona, and Charm Moons. It's pretty much because they do have these options of multi-chromes. I think I have you know, a bunch of other deeper multichromes, but those brands don't necessarily carry these kinds of multichromes. So the reason I chose this one is it's a really beautiful green, bright green, really sparkly, and something that you can really easily layer on top of a blue matte or green matte or what have you, and you would just have a totally different kind of look. And then coming down to number 9 is Vela from Davina. Again, another Davina. I mean, they just have so many beautiful shades and they're so sparkly. This is a bright yellow. And I just really wanted a bright yellow, and it has a lot of dimension when you put it on the lid. This one also, like, depending on how you layered it, you could get a really beautiful subtle just on the lid, one swipe and go with something in the crease, or you could layer it over like a darker orange or darker, I was gonna say yellow, but there's no such thing as darker yellow, or layer it over a darker brown or red. That would be really, really beautiful. So these are just really versatile, is what I'm trying to get at, is you can really just go from a day look to a night look, and you can do, like, if you feel like something more neutral, if you feel like neutral, if you feel like something a little bit more bright and fun. So then last up we have Half Moon, and this is from Terra Moons, and this is just a really beautiful, it's like a turquoise multichrome basically, and this one is very, very translucent, but again, you can layer it. Also great for the inner corner. So those are my recommendations for multichromes that are perfect for spring and summer. Let me know in the comments below which multichrome is your favorite to wear in the spring and summer. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribe. There's so much indie makeup content, lots of shiny, sparkly, and shifty eyeshadows. You don't want to miss out. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.